Hold up. What is Wednesday? Oh, what's going on, you guys? Like, what do you guys to another One Take podcast? It is Wednesday, June 17th. And y'all know on Wednesdays we like to do top fives. And today we got the top fives, our top five least favorite or top five worst films we've ever seen in our lives. Some of these films might not necessarily be bad for you, but we thought they stunk. Okay? Not only that, we got a top five DC films that are not in the DCEU. I know y'all looking for those MCU and those DCEU films. We got that list coming for y'all next week, so be on the lookout for that. But first off, we're gonna start off with our top five. Did you say worst was the one we chose?
That's the one we chose. Worst movies ever, right?
Worst movies or our least favorite?
Worst movies or least favorite?
I'm eating grapes, and these are very good grapes. So
just to clarify, live action, right? Just to make sure.
These don't really matter.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna start us off because I hate this movie, and I've seen it multiple times because I've had to for various reasons. Thor: The Dark World. I can't stand this movie. I've tried on multiple occasions just to be like, it's not that bad. No, it is. It is. The only reason I know Malekith, who is the villain of this movie, is because I've had to debate so many times as to why he's the worst villain I've ever seen in my life. People say the MCU don't mess up. That's a lie. I grew up with this. I don't know where anybody's at, so
I disagree, but I understand your point.
Thor: The Dark World, you disagree? Thor: The Dark World.
I liked it.
I don't want to walk on camera twice in the day.
So I definitely don't like it. I hate to say it's not on my top 10 because a lot of other movies I don't like.
Yeah, it's not in my top 10.
It's not in my top 10, but I'll say this much: it definitely is not a movie I enjoy.
I like it. I actually like it.
Mm-hmm. Thor: The Dark World. Oh my god.
There's a lot more that I happen to dislike. It's sad.
I will go next and stay in that thing of Marvel movies. I'm going to go with Captain America.
The first one?
The first one, yes. That movie is boring as hell. It's trash.
Thought you were gonna say it. You said Captain. You said Captain. I thought you was going now.
I actually love that movie. That's probably my top 5 best Marvel movies.
One more comment like that, I'm leaving. I don't care. One more comment like that, and I'm just gonna leave. Y'all just
it's a good movie. I have to say, I like Captain Marvel. But then again, to be fair, I also don't hate Captain America. Don't hate it.
Yeah,
I don't love it.
Captain America. What's the Captain America? I just that movie's bad. But that's my number 5. Go ahead, Fred.
So for me, I'm starting one out with something that to me kind of ruined my childhood a little bit. Just a little bit. Teen Titans Go to the Movies. It ruined certain characters for me. It ruined the nostalgia behind certain things. I'm leaving it at that because I'm going to have to defend this movie later on.
Oh man, that's crazy. That's wow. Y'all both named. I'm all right with Captain America. Teen Titans Go to the Movie. I actually really like the movie. My number 4 is Transformers: The Last Night.
My honorable mention, by the way.
I absolutely Transformers: The Last Night. The last Transformers movie to come out.
How?
It is one of the worst movies I have ever. Sir Anthony Hopkins is in it making jokes that are bad. We see Optimus for a total of 12 minutes. It completely erases everything that came from the first movie. First of all, Megatron wasn't Megatron. in Transformer Age of Extinction, he was Galvatron, but in this movie, he's back to being Megatron. Optimus left Earth to go to Cybertron before Megatron, but somehow Megatron got there before him. It's just so many things that don't make sense. It's like they didn't care. They just said, hey, they're going to go see it anyway. Granted, we did. A few of us did. You know what I'm saying? I love the Transformer franchise. It's just this movie, I would just completely just pick up and remove totally from the franchise in general.
Even the premise of Optimus turning, like seriously, like that.
I liked it.
Oh no, it's like Lavelle?
I don't think
Just go. Just go. I don't want to hear what you think about it. Just go.
So I'm gonna take this one way back. My number 4 is the 4th movie in this installment, and it is Superman 4: A Quest for
Peace.
Makes sense.
Never seen
that movie.
It's for a reason. I've never seen it.
Absolute booty wipes.
It's the worst Superman movie in the series.
It is. It's the worst Superman movie ever. It's bad. If you haven't seen it,
Don't.
Don't.
And I haven't seen it, and I don't plan on it.
Don't watch it. It's bad. Don't worry about it. All right, Fred.
All right, for me, number 4, it's a movie I unfortunately had to go see one time. I didn't get to pick what movie I was watching because I went with a group of friends. I wasn't driving. This was years and years ago. The Ruins. It is the.
That movie
Oh my gosh!
It
is.
That
hate watching.
On my list, but I could not think of the name of it. I could just remember how shit of a movie it was.
The Ruins. I'll say this much: The Ruins ruined a week for me. You know how bad a movie has to be to ruin a week for me?
I've never seen it.
Don't watch it. Don't watch it.
My number 3 is a movie that came out, I want to say last year, Midsummer.
Never seen it.
Okay, this is where things get kind of complicated because I feel like the acting, the visuals in this movie were all stellar, and for a while I was enjoying the movie, and then they would take a deep dive. I'm talking about to the depths that a human body is not able to go, and your brains just explode, and it just seems like they literally just take a shit on everything you've been watching. It's disturbing. I felt weird leaving after I left the theater watching it. I don't say this word often because it's not a word I typically use, but I just felt icky, man. I felt icky.
That's what the Ruins make you feel, by the way.
Like it was. I can't stand it. Great performances and everything. It just I can't stand that movie.
Vicky.
Go ahead.
My turn?
Yeah.
All right.
Number 3.
So we was talking about worst movies of all time. This one actually came up for me. I think there are a lot of movies. A movie's got to be bad for me not to be able to get. And I actually have to defend this movie like Fred here shortly. My number 3 is Halle Berry's Cap.
Oh yes. Oh. Oh God, that movie's so bad.
If you've never seen it, just Google, and there's a picture of her laying in like a scrapyard garbage heap with a bunch of cats.
Oh yeah. Origin of the Powers.
It is so bad.
But I have to think this is a great movie. But it's my number 2.
I'm not exaggerating. Just have to mention about that movie. I'm not exaggerating. I remember the first time I actually watched it. The only time I watched it, I was going over our buddy Angelo's house. I literally was watching it, and I was trying to find something else to do the entire time instead of watching that movie.
My grandma absolutely, positively love that movie. I swear. She has watched it I know for a fact, over 100 times. She got it on DVD and everything.
I feel bad for you.
She's like, oh, she get to whoop that. Watch her whoop that girl. Like, that movie. It's so bad.
It's so bad.
Okay.
Oh.
Before I mention my number 3, I'm going to mention my second honorable mention. This one, I didn't rank it as high because I only watched it once. It's King of Fighters, the movie, for my honorable mention. Y'all, pretty sure I've never seen it. But my number 3 is a movie we actually watched together, Moses. Full Metal Alchemist, the movie.
I should have known that was it.
Full Metal Alchemist, the movie is. We even talked about this yesterday. It took us 2 days to get through it.
Oh dear.
It took us 2 days to get through it. I have not fallen asleep on a movie since I was around 7 years old, and I went to go watch. I forgot what movie it was. I went to go watch something that was involving space. It was boring, and it was a documentary. I fell asleep on that movie.
Yeah,
that is something I don't know what else to say. It's just that bad.
Yeah, it is pretty bad, man. Now we on number 2. My number 2 is All Eyes on Me, the Tupac biopic. After coming off of Straight Outta Compton,
biopic.
Huh?
What?
What'd you say?
Fred, he said, I think Fred was copying you because you said biopic.
No, I said I haven't seen it.
Oh, go ahead. I haven't seen it either. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's Tupac Shakur biopic. Is it biopic? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. After coming off of Straight Outta Compton, I had high hopes for this movie, and the trailers were good. And I'm thinking, okay, the guy looks like Tupac. I don't really know his acting could have been, but like, it probably might be a good movie. That is one of the few movies I have walked in and immediately knew, like, oh, this is not going anywhere. I almost got up and walked out. I don't leave movies because, one, I ain't got no money to just be like wasting, even if it's a free screen. Like, okay, I'm gonna sit through this. That is one I knew immediately. Like, yeah, this is terrible. This is it's garbage. It's garbage, hot garbage, man. It's one of those list of movies I would never watch again, even if I'm at somebody else's house and they throw it on, I'm walking outside or something. Like, it's just that bad.
I've never seen it, so I can't say.
Neither have I.
I think my number 2 will come as no surprise to anybody. It is The Last Airbender.
Oh,
no surprise at all.
Never seen it.
If
No
you
surprise at all.
Avatar, The Last Airbender, the show, and you've seen the movie, you would wish you never saw it. It shouldn't have been done.
What movie?
The Last Airbender.
I have no clue what you're talking about. I've never heard of it. No such thing. It doesn't exist.
You have to purge it from your memory.
Right, my thoughts exactly, Fred. That's my number 2. That movie's shit.
All right, my number 2. Dragon Ball Evolution.
I know y'all wanted to. I already know that.
Oh yeah, so I'm just going to put it out there. That's my number 1.
And the movie that doesn't exist is my number 1.
Dragon Ball Evolution is my number 1. That movie's so.
Oh my god!
I don't think there's ever been a movie done from a show that was so far from its source material.
Agreed completely.
I don't like you. You. It's not recognizable.
It is not. Neither one of them are. It's sad.
It's close. I've never been so excited for a film to be disappointed. I want to say I cried. Like, I was that upset.
So, FYI, just for the people out there, correct me if I'm wrong, we watched it together at Angelo's house, didn't we?
Yep.
So I remember the entire thing. I remember the one good. This is just my memory. The one good thing you said out the movie. Those weren't Goku's boots, but they did a cool trick. Because they actually just automatically pulled up and did a weird thing to put on. That was it.
Yep.
Nothing else was positive. Everything was horrible, negative. The only reason I have the movie that should not be mentioned in front is because one's going from anime to live action. The other's going from at least cartoons to live action. One's local. You have no excuse. It's local. It was locally made. You could have actually done more research easily.
And I don't know, like, it's like M. Night Shyamalan. Like, I think he's a great director. He missed the mark completely.
Completely. Like, I'm just, you know what? I'm done. Moses, go ahead.
Listen. I still have not seen either of those movies, and for good reason. There's a part of me that want to watch them just so I can join in on all the 8.
Watch him say he likes them.
Oh boy, listen, I've seen clips, brother.
He will come out and be like Trump. Dragon Ball Evolution is the
No, I don't think I can do it without. My number one is probably
Goku is huge. He's a great guy. Like, I can see you pumping.
Oh man. Nah.
He's only saying that because he's white. Because that Goku was white. But seriously, that's what it was.
Oh my, listen. My number one movie I might not have never heard of. It's Mother.
Oh my gosh.
That's the Jennifer Lawrence movie, yeah.
I've seen it.
You seen it?
I've seen it. It's
terrible.
Actually, I actually haven't even fucking
Terrible. It's probably, and like I feel Darren Aronofsky, he did it. So I just feel like he had a message in the movie. It's just I'm not the person. I think he would have to literally come out and tell me what his message was, because I saw that movie and I left the theater like, this is not what I go to the movies for.
I watched it on TV. I happened to watch it. It was just there. I saw Jennifer Lawrence. I was like, you know what? It's Jennifer Lawrence. Why not? And I was like, no.
Nah, I was living in Atlanta.
No.
It was a 2-movie night, and that was the first movie I had to see. They completely ruined whatever the second movie I had to see that night was. Because I was like, why did it just stuck in your head like, this was so stupid. Like, why would you make a film like this? Oh man, I never want to see it again, like ever.
Well, this was a horrible time.
Yeah, this was horrible. Like, this just really brought back bad memories in my opinion. Like
all right, let's make a broader note. You know what? I don't mind starting.
Go ahead, man. We got our top 5 DC films that aren't in the DCEU. Is Jen Anime gonna start us off?
Right here, Batman, 1989.
Okay.
It's my childhood Batman. It's literally the one I remember watching in the 90s. Besides Mask of the Phantasm, the only live action one I actually ended up watching, like in the 90s, before Batman began. So I'm just being I'm being honest. My dad actually got me all the movies. If it wasn't Mask of the Phantasm, I was renting this one or any of the other ones that were coming out at that time. So it's kind of what really got me into Batman besides the animated series.
Okay. So you want me to go or you?
I'll go. So my number 5 is Constantine.
Keanu Reeves, Constantine. Never seen it.
Great. I think it's a highly underrated comic book. It's comic book based movie, right? Like, you know, he's that anti-hero type. Like, you've seen John Constantine. And I think Keanu Reeves does a great job of playing Constantine, like a really, really good job.
What is Keanu?
I could easily have put him 1, 2, 3. Like, that movie's really good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Great movie.
I guess I'll check it out. I've been meaning to anyway. But my number 5 is definitely a bad movie. 100% is a bad movie, but it's one of my favorites. And I remember growing up, and that's Batman and Robin.
Give me your Batman card.
Listen, whoa.
Give me your Batman card.
I'm not even like a big Batman guy, and I know that's like the Batman movie people love to hate.
Listen, this movie is definitely bad, but it has some very good, just like enjoyment. I used to watch it every time it came on TV. I would watch it, like Mr. Freeze with all the ice puns, Robin, the whole bat card thing. Poison
Give me your back card.
had the hugest crush on Poison Ivy. Uma Thurman played Poison Ivy. Absolutely loved her, wanted a kiss from her and everything with the poison, all that shit. Bane, well, I didn't really know a lot.
If I had eyebrows, they would have went up.
I did not know a lot about Bane then, so it just me seeing him was like, oh my, who is this guy? I just really liked that movie. I was a kid. I understand. Kid. Granted, I still find enjoyment in it. I know it's one of those movies you know is a bad movie, but you watch, I was just pure enjoyment.
No. I can understand watching a bad movie just every now and then for a laugh, but still, regardless, I know. But I just remembering myself doing this is what I'm saying. I remember myself watching the movie and being upset, but also kind of like, haha, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say no. What it is.
It is what it is. Yeah, you're right.
Number 4.
Oh, my turn. Sorry, my bad. I'm tripping. Batman Begins.
Okay.
Brought it back. Made me kind of just appreciate, like Liam Neeson, Ra's al Ghul. Kind of get everything started, and it sounds weird, but this is actually probably one of the Bat movies I've watched more than any other one. Because it came first, I actually own the DVD. I've watched it more than the other ones cumulatively, because now whenever I watch the trilogy, I start from the beginning. So, just basically because I end up watching them all, I end up watching all of them. That's what it is.
Okay. I didn't love the third act in that movie, but I respect it. Cuz?
So, number 4 for me was, this is actually tough. Like, this was tough because it's a lot of good non-DCEU movies. But number 4 for me is The Watchmen.
Oh, fuck.
My honorable mention. One of them.
Yeah, I think it just didn't crack mine. Yeah, Watchmen was great. I really like Watchmen.
It's long, but that movie is hella good.
Yeah, it really is. I really like Watchmen.
And it has a strong, like, cult-like following. Me being one of them. Like, it took me a while to watch the HBO TV series, which I thought was equally as great. Very different, but equally great in its own right. But The Watchmen is number 4. That's a fantastic fucking movie.
Damn, that's a good one. That's a good one. My number 4, honestly, I think it belongs on anybody's top 10 superhero movies of all time, and that would be Superman, 1978. Christopher Reeve. I don't remember watching this movie when I was younger, but I feel like I watched it maybe a year or 2 ago, just to like refresh my I think it might have been 2017 when I watched it. My most recent time watching it. I get that the times were different, and like the CGI and it's just like everything was practical then, and so it might not hold up as well. But what this film does, just in general, for the character of Superman and how Christopher Reeve plays him and Clark Kent, is perfect. Honestly, this to me, for the time it came out, was a perfect movie.
No, I'm not gonna argue with you.
Good. So my number 3 is a movie that recently came out. It's not part of the DCEU. Joker.
Just want to put this out there. That's my number 3 too. I might as well say it now. My number 3.
Oh, let me go ahead and put that out there. Also, my number 3.
Oh,
we agree. It's unanimous.
Oh,
wow. Don't even going. Joker's my number 3.
Okay.
Good go. There's no point in discussing how great it is. It's fucking great.
Yeah, it is. Why can't you
Yeah.
Score, acted. Oh God.
All of
Sassy
it.
Beats, who Freddie called Truth. I mean, no, he called her Luck. Jesus Christ. You're not living that one down, but oh, you might want to give us your number 2
Yeah, you
then.
the number 2,
Yeah.
Fred.
Yeah, number 2, The Dark Knight Rises.
Hey, we right there again, bud.
So my number 2 as well.
Number 1, The Dark Knight.
Of course, mine's The Dark Knight.
Nah, not mine.
Superman. We know.
Superman 1978 is my number 1.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm not mad at
But that was
that.
tough because, like, I really do enjoy the Heath Ledger Batman, but The Dark Knight Rises, there's just something about Bane that just does it for me. Like, I don't know what it is, but that movie to me, like, they're both equally great. And I wasn't putting Batman before Superman. Y'all know the fuck I was.
No, yeah, of course.
Y'all really think I was going to put? No. I
No, you weren't.
Ralph before I picked Batman number 1.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We all know who reigns supreme. Okay, we all know who reigns supreme. We got more consistently good movies.
Shut the fuck. Because he had
Just let you know. Oh,
more movies.
so you know, my top 5 were all Batman related. Just letting you know. That wasn't a shock, though.
Yeah, well, I had some.
That wasn't a shock at all.
Only one that deferred on mine was Superman because I really like Superman 1978.
Yeah, Superman 1978 is like the quintessential Superman. You're right. Like it's for the time. Excuse me. It's a perfect movie, and I just him as Superman and Clark Kent. You just don't beat. But it was tough to leave out the Dark Knight because that movie.
Yeah, you showed up about the Dark Knight.
Because I had to pick, but because I like other movies. Like I love The Watchmen. I love Constantine. I probably watch Constantine like 2 or 3 times a year. Like I really like that movie. Same with The Watchmen. I watch it, once or twice a year, whatever the case may be. It's been a minute since I've seen The Dark Knight. Like I've watched The Dark Knight Rises more than The Dark Knight. So I left it off, and
I ain't mad at it.
That's what it is.
I ain't mad at that.
The Joker, Joaquin Phoenix, I don't know, 3 or 4 times. Like I really no debate there.
All right. Cause listen, I know we all thought that we were gonna do the debate on here, but that is an actual separate video that actually goes up on. That's probably the people watching us now have probably already seen it because it went up on Tuesday. So let you guys know that. So for the end of this video, cuz we need a random question.
So this is probably something I don't think we've ever thought, or at least I never thought about it, right? If so, I'm gonna make it a 2-part question. If you were a superhero, I'm not curious about your powers, right? What would your name be? And what would your color scheme be for your costume?
Got mine.
Damn, Fred. Fred thought about this. I know thought about it. We know Fred probably dreams about this stuff.
What is it?
So for me, it's gonna be a mixture of dark blue and kind of a orange.
He was really prepared.
Yes, dark blue.
A dark blue with a turquoise teal lining.
No. Orange neons, like Laterons. So dark blue with orange rimming, and the name's gonna be legit.
Too legit to quit.
Nope, too legit to quit. Actually, yeah, that's fine. That's good. Actually, that's good. That rhymes. I like that.
Oh my.
I've already thought about power set as well. So just letting you out there, give you some time. Power set would actually be telekinesis because I'm lazy.
Okay.
I would say power. I just want to know what would your name be. That's a very difficult thing to come up with.
Yeah, right off the top of your damn head.
I've thought about this for a while. I got a few other ones in store too, in case that one ever gets taken.
My color scheme would definitely be black and gray and red. Black, gray, and red. Black and red, most definitely. And oh my. And I think my name Will probably just be Boss. Yep, Boss.
Okay. So my
Definitely not a superhero either, though.
Can I take a guess? I think I know what yours will be. Let me guess. Black and silver.
close. Black and white would be my colors. And my name would be Noir.
Nice. It fits a theme. It's not taken.
It's not, but technically the nigga owned the boys, the Black Noir, and he wears black.
But he's called Black Noir. But he's not Noir.
His name technically translates to black.
Technically,
Yeah.
Why would you name this Black Noir?
Why would you do that, right? So I would
makes no sense.
I was thinking like black man, but I was like, no, that's too much. So it's like, so I was like,
here he comes to the rescue, black man. Call the cops. Call the cops.
so I was like, what's fancy? Noir is French for black, so let's just go with Noir. So I was like,
oh,
and one word superhero names are much easier, especially when they're shorter.
Yeah.
That's why. Listen, that was hard to just come. You just come on top of your head with a superhero. I gotta come up with a costume and a name right here on the spot. Yep. It's like being in a line. Like, hey, you guys, you gotta come up with your superhero names and your colors right now. Shit, you gonna get it to the light.
On the spot.
Light bulb. Hey,
it's better than Caped Baldy.
What?
His name what is his hero name?
Caped Baldy.
Is it One Punch Man? Because that's a dumb name.
It's Caped Baldy. Yeah, that's his name. One Punch Man. Caped Baldy.
Caped Baldy.
That's true.
His is pretty bad.
But I gotta remind everybody, don't forget, DBZ made way for the big three.
You guys let us know what are your top 5 worst movies you've ever seen in your life. Rank your DC films that aren't in the DCEU. And what is your superhero name? Because I'm pretty sure you guys got more time to think about it than we did. Thanks for watching the video. We'll catch up with you guys later.